FaZe have been struggling on this map recently. Look at that game versus Na'Vi just yesterday, but we're straight into it, Harry. FaZe on that CT side, and first blood of this game is going to be Forest with the P250. Couple of raid bosses coming through, and FaZe, they're down a man. It's going to be that B site push from 2 to try and get some information. Get right attempts to shut it down, but he just gets the spot. FaZe falling back, and NiP looking at this A site with ease.
Yeah, Rez going to be chiming in with another, and now it is all going to fall, I was going to say onto Karrigan, but he's been discovered and dealt with by Dennis over here towards long. In the blink of an eye, Olof and Nico, the only two that remain up for the FaZe clan, going to find themselves really up against it in this round. And Olof trying to do what he can from atop the stairs, hasn't been able to spot anything out just yet. Nico now arrives as well, looking to try and lead from the front, but he's been popped on down. Let Kroger to chime in, and NiP, they've decided to rotate Olof away, and this leaves all the pressure onto one man. Nico, we've seen him work magic with this Deagle down in this B-bomb site before. He's going to try and do it again here, but he's going to get dropped straight away. That's Dennis to pick it up. So the bomb now looks to go down for the Swedes, and hot on their heels, actually going to be Karrigan leading the way, finds a double. How are they doing this? Rain going to manage one more, but in the blink of an eye, it's only Get Right up in a 1v3. That bomb is ticking down, but Karrigan, 3 kills in this round, and Get Right having to try and play the post plant now.
Karrigan's got a kit. They can just jump on this bomb. We're going to have someone do that right now, and already it's ticking away. Get Right's too far gone. This is done. FaZe are going to win that second round. And what a fantastic approach from the FaZe clan as well. Don't give NiP any room on that B-bomb site.
The rifles out across the board. This time, Rain going to be joined up with Guardian. They try and take this aggression down into Connector, and Lekro this time, he's only good for 1.
It's going to make things pretty difficult when it comes to bursting around corners, and Karrigan's in one of those as well, waiting for this peek from Dennis. It's a 1-for-1, and Dennis gets the frag. Now NiP back in the advantage. It's a very weak A-side defense anyway. Guardian's going to be completely alone, and he gets wide peek from Dennis down by the flowers. NiP running over this bomb site. A 4-on-2 here for FaZe, and they're going to start to consider, is this even worth it? And when we look at FaZe, T-sides are their problem, Harry. A very strong CT side team, but they need as many rounds as they can get here. Nico's already started off on this one. We have NiP bursting this B-bomb site, but Nico, with that solo rifle on the site, is doing it all alone. He's dropped the bomb. Olof's moved in as well. Fantastic work from FaZe. They are not dropping a man until Get Right finds one, but one is not enough. They can go towards this B-bomb site. In fact, there's only 2 players here for FaZe, and with 35 seconds on the clock, they're about to burst on through.
Nico held this off valiantly just rounds ago, but this time Lekro's going to find him. It does shut down Bianca, as now Guardian and Rain left up. They do hear Dennis falling back, and they're able to pounce onto him. So a 2 versus 3 for FaZe. Both players very, very far away, though. And there is a kit on Rain. There's plenty of utility on Guardian. This kind of hesitation, this is going to suggest the save coming on through.
NiP a bit more of a buffer to work with. Should be a 5th round unless Guardian comes to life. And this is something we've been waiting for. Finally takes that first man advantage for FaZe. He's not done with that.
Yeah, Guardian's going to keep on hunting, and actually, he's now chimed in with another. Get Right. Ooh. He has managed to spot Olof down here towards B. But let's not forget about Karrigan here over at long, going to start to peek into this, and on the back of that, he spots the bomb on Forest.
Oh, they have no idea Dennis is here. Oh, Rain's ready for it. He's going to get the kill and the AK to play with now. Karrigan at least getting the information that one man's on long, but surely this shouldn't be a kill. 50 damage. This is looking very, very clear for FaZe. They're ready for the push, and with the Molotovs flying in, it couldn't be more obvious.
We have the 2 old boys of NiP. It's Get Right and Forest looking to try and get this round back in favor of the Swedes, but first they have to get past Rain, and they're going to struggle at that as he finds absolutely everybody.
There's only 2 players here, and NiP setting up for the full execute. We need to see some impact from Nico and his teammate in the pit. That's going to be Olof, fully flashed, and Olof caught his pants down. Nico's the only man left up, but he can't hit a shot. And NiP, they're running over this B-bomb site. That plant should come through, and FaZe again fighting with their backs up against the wall.
Rain up here in the heavens, and FaZe, they're already slowing down. They're not looking like they're going for this, but that frag onto Dennis, he's there now, giving them away. Back into this round, perhaps. Time starting to work against the FaZe clan boys, though. They don't have long to work with. That Molotov is going to force out Rez. Guardian chiming in with another, but now they've lost Karrigan, and in the blink of an eye, it all falls onto Guardian. He's looked utterly fantastic thus far. The time's ticked down, and Guardian still going to get bested by Forest in the very end. NiP.
But it's not everything that they're going to be hoping for. And NiP bursting back into the B bomb site. Olaf playing on the corner. Guardian's already baiting him in. And Olaf going to find himself two before he gets flashed out of position. Guardian now watching for that split, but Forest with a fantastic shot takes him down. And now it's all going to be on Nico. They don't know he's here, and he's lined up a double as well. Bomb dropped, and FaZe back in the 3-on-1, leaving Forest on his own.
Nico does absolutely everything with that UMP.
We've got both teams going for a boost at the same time down on B. Nico's up top, but they're setting theirs up. This could be perfectly timed, but GetRight can't get into position. And Nico, he just spots his shoulder there, trying to find the angle. And this could go very, very wrong for GetRight. There it is.
Yeah, that's a game of cat and mouse right there. Guardian, in the meantime, going to be smiting down Dennis up here in mid. Forest is there, and he's holding his ground right now. Rez has been able to open up down here toward B. Lecro chiming in with another, and that's forced Lane to try and go on this flank. Now Forest leaves himself in the 1v2. Over here in the bank, but he's not looking to make a withdrawal. Instead, it's Guardian to find him, and that will be the round going the way of FaZe.
Not peeking into both toilets and fighting around this smoke. He's got his teammates covering his back if they go through the toilets, but NiP, they're rushing on through the flashbang, and Karrigan is not ready.
He most certainly isn't, but Rain and Olaf now going to be springing to life. Dennis is able to pick up the point man for FaZe over here at long. Now the pressure falls onto Olaf Meister. He's found the double, needs some support to come through, and that's where Nico bails him out between them. Look at this A bomb site, because NiP, they're just barreling on in. It all falls onto Karrigan, and he's got this AUG. Only good for one. Flash is there, but Dennis continuing his reign of terror. They can't put him down just yet. Try as they might, manages the double now, and that's going to leave Olaf and Nico once again to try and clean up this bomb site.
Olaf's walking in there, ready for Electro's holding, and Nico going to get caught as well.
There isn't a Molotov to flash him out. They will spot him though, he gives this up, and as a result, he's going to go ahead and drop this smoke to try and fall out there, also just in case the Molotov does come in, but there isn't one on the cards. GetRight chiming in with his first frag, quickly traded out by Guardian. Now the bomb looking to go down for FaZe, leaves Forest and Rez left in this retake.
Guardian's just doing it all, just absolutely mowing through this defensive NiP. Forest will fight back with a couple of kills, and now we are into the final moments of this round. FaZe, they don't need to peek. Karrigan's going to go in again, and Forest finds his third shot of the round. Forest! All four on this B site. NiP, gotta watch out. GetRight playing fairly passive here, but Rain's got no teammate to trade it out. Luckily enough, Guardian's found that opener. Rain coming in hot with another one. And just like that, it's only Rez up on this A bomb site. He's going to fall as well. FaZe have run over this one. NiP stuck in a very awkward spot. And now they've got to decide, do we stay or do we go?
As they do look to try and make this exit, they're going to go running into Olaf, so things go from bad to worse here for NiP. Forest is being hunted, and Nico already wrapping past. He's not ready for this whatsoever. FaZe going to be picking up a 10th here. Now he spots them trying to sneak on down, and now you can see the attention of those players down in toilets. It's going to get divided. Suddenly there's only Dennis left up. He finally has the AWP in hands, but they catch Forest on this rotation. And it's Dennis and Lecro, 2v4. The defense has been divided and now conquered, as that saying goes. The bomb still yet to go down, does come in now for the FaZe clan side. Lecro's already backing off, and Dennis looks to try and do the same. The issue you've got is Olaf is over here in the backline, continuing to hunt down these last remaining men for NiP. Dennis looking like he might get away with the AWP, but finding that kill, all it's done is ring the dinner bell. He's quick on his feet though, is Dennis, all the way over in T-spawn. Now Nico gonna go running his way, missed shot, and now he knows things are getting a little bit scary. The rest of the players wrapping on in, and they want to take this AWP away from you, Dennis. He's trying to hold on to it, and he's doing a very good job at that. Guardian doesn't want to throw his away.
This is going to be a bit of a burst play. NiP might not be ready for the setup. GetRight's already spotted it. Now we have a nade stack coming out for the pit. It's fantastic. Lecro finds two, and GetRight's diving in for a little bit more as well, as Nico has got to bail out his team, but he's stuck in a 1v4 on this bomb site. Still plenty of time on the clock, but Karrigan needs to come in to save his face.
Nico's still able to keep on standing. He's been brought down to 10 HP, and he's the gift that keeps on giving. Nico's bailed them out of this round, and Nico's going to find absolutely everything. But they're setting up for the A bomb site this time around a FaZe. They're trying to keep things a bit more fast-paced. All the smokes rains on in, and they've already cut everyone inside of this bomb site. Guardian Even how to pick that up now. Get Right has pushed on through. He's trying to hold the cubby. The flash is perfect, and Nico's going to be picking up a quick double of his own. Bomb looking to go down here for FaZe, and Macro and Forest, they're going to stick around and see if they can find anything right now.
Yeah, but even then, Harry, they are running out of options. They can't afford to save in this situation. FaZe are already starting to run away with this game, and NiP no kit creeping on back in. There is one dropped on long, but the more and more time that goes, the less and less chance they have. Lekra has been taken down, and just like that.
Slow down this play from FaZe when it does look to come through. Forest has at least already tagged down Olafmeister. But in response, Guardian, he's plucked Rez from the air over here at long.
Good start for FaZe, and Olaf just trying to get away. They know he stinks, so Forest is going to go aggressive. It's actually Get Right to take him down all the way through that tunnel. Lekro's on an off angle to try and hold on to this bomb site solo, but if he loses this duel or even rotates down at a bad possible timing, then FaZe could take over this A site. Dennis catching them by surprise, and he'll find them from the back, dropping the bomb and taking one more, but FaZe still have a man up.
As Nico finally going to emerge on this flank, it now all falls onto Forest in a 1v3. Smoke goes down, and Guardian is the man to pick it up. FaZe going to be closing out this map. The map pick of NiP.